Hello, and thank you for checking out this laser mirror adjustment video. In this video, I'll show you what I needed to do to align the mirrors of my Monport laser. You should set aside a couple hours to complete a mirror alignment. You want to get it right. Mirror alignment can be extremely tedious, but it's required to prevent damage to the laser and ensure a great finished product. The good news is, once you align the mirrors, you may never have to do it again, or at least rarely. The concepts and principles in this video should be similar to most other CO2 laser mirror alignments. I would love to hear from you in the comment section below how long this process took you. Let me know. The first thing you'll want to do is adjust your laser's power settings. To change the settings, press the Enter button and use the down navigation button until power is highlighted. Then press Enter. Max power should be selected. Press the Enter button to adjust the max power. Change the max power to the lowest power you can that still allows the laser to fire. 12% worked fine for me. You can change the numbers by using the up, down, left, and right buttons. Once your max power is set, set your minimum power to match your maximum. Once done, press Escape twice. You should be set. There are 3 mirrors. The first mirror is located in the back laser tube panel. Each mirror should have 2 adjustment screws. The top screw moves the mirror right and left. The bottom screw moves the mirror down and up. Each adjustment will affect where the beam hits the next mirror. So if the laser isn't hitting where we want it to at one mirror, you shouldn't adjust that mirror, but rather the previous mirror. In this case, if we weren't hitting mirror 2 correctly, then we would want to make adjustments back at the first mirror. And the same holds true if we aren't hitting mirror 3 where we want it to, we would need to make adjustments back at mirror 2. And finally, if what's coming out of the laser isn't right, we would want to make adjustments at mirror 3. To start, you'll want to take a piece of painter's tape and cover the first mirror's housing. You'll want to add a little pressure around the tape so when the tape is removed, you can see where the opening to the mirror is. Then close the lid to the panel and move to the front of the machine. It's time to arm the laser. You'll arm the laser by inserting your key and turning it to the on position. You should see your laser LCD turn on. Next, you'll want to press the pulse button on your keypad. Just press it and release it. No need to press and hold. Now, let's see how we did. Go back to the first mirror. The painter's tape should have a small hole where the laser burned through. The goal of the first test is to ensure the hole is as close to exact center as possible. If it's not, there are some fine adjustments you can make to the laser tube housing. You may need to run the test multiple times until you find the exact middle. Once you have, it's time to move to the next mirror. Cover mirror 2 with a new piece of painter's tape. Apply a little pressure to the tape like before. Then close the panel and pulse the laser. Once you've pulsed the laser, verify you have a burn hole in the painter's tape. The burn hole should be fairly close to the center, but exact center isn't as important in this step. Then close the lid and move the laser arm backward or forward and press the pulse button again. The laser should hit exactly where the first hole hit. If it doesn't, you'll need to make adjustments back at the first mirror. Once you're hitting the exact same spot, no matter where you move the laser arm, it's time to cover the third mirror. Use a new piece of painter's tape and apply a little pressure. Close the lid and move the laser head to the top left corner of the machine. Pulse the laser, then move the laser head to the top right of the machine, and pulse the laser again. As you can see, this test failed because the painter's tape had two non-overlapping burn holes. So I needed to make adjustments back at mirror 2 and run my test again. It's a little hard to see on the video, but the laser hit exactly over the previous hole this time. You'll want to use the same piece of tape and run this test in all 4 corners with the laser head. Once you've successfully adjusted the mirror so no matter where your laser head is in the bed, it will hit the mirror 3 in exactly the same spot, it's time for the final step, ensuring what comes out of the laser head is correct. Cover the bottom of the laser head with a new piece of painter's tape. Press up on the tape to get an impression of the hole. The goal of this test is to have a circle burn in the center of the impression. If you don't get a burn hole, or only a half moon burn hole, or you're not in the center of the impression, you'll need to make adjustments to mirror 3. Once you have a full circle burn hole in the center of your impression, congratulations! You've successfully aligned your mirrors. It's a tedious job, but a critical one for the machine to operate correctly.